We're there.
Murder, suicide and dark figures await the most haunted team in Cornwall.
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted. Deep in a valley in Cornwall lies the Wellington Hotel. It's been a scene of murder, suicide and great sadness. With such a history, we just had to come and investigate.
Originally, the Wellington Hotel was a 17th century coaching inn that serviced the Boscastle to Bude Coach Road. It wasn't until the death of the Duke of Wellington that it became the Scots Wellington Hotel. Then eventually, the Scots was dropped and it became known as the Wellington. Many lords, ladies and famous people have stayed here over the years, including Thomas Hardy and Guy Gibson, who was the leader of the Dam Busters. Some guests love staying so much that their ghosts are still said to roam here.
Here we have a reputedly very haunted building. Most hotels have a haunted bedroom. This hotel has got at least 4 haunted bedrooms. Room 9, room 10, room 23, room 21. Why so many things have gone on in these rooms, nobody knows.
The ghost of an old lady is supposed to haunt most of the rooms on this particular floor. Now, she's been witnessed many times walking through this door without even opening it.
The first experience I had was of an old lady walking on the landing because I got lost and she showed me the way. And then after that, 3 or 4 other ghosts started to appear.
The ghost of a little boy has been seen walking up and down this corridor, which runs next to the cellar. The story goes the little boy was trying to save his friend from drowning in the river that runs directly beneath where I'm standing. As well as an evil presence, dark shapes have been seen throughout this cellar. Is it the spirit of a young man who killed himself, or the tortured soul of a murder victim?
There is, of course, also your classic poltergeist activity here in the building. On many occasions here, people hear furniture being dragged across the floor, bumps, bangs, scrapings. People get up, wander about, but of course there's never anything out of place. This happens most of all in the dining room, nearly every night.
We've had a number of residents go to the reception in the morning and complain that they've heard furniture being dragged in the middle of the night and early hours of the morning. Even the staff have said, that they've heard it as well.
The image of a tall, ponytailed man wearing a ruffled shirt and a frock coat has been seen on a regular basis along this corridor by staff members. But who is he?
There are many ghost stories here. Why so many things have happened in these rooms, nobody knows. But perhaps, after tonight, we'll all know.
Phil Wyman, our paranormal investigator, had spent some time at the location doing a baseline test. Phil had collected all readings, read maps to get to know the layout of the building, and researched the supposed ghost stories. With all the information collected, Phil could prepare himself and the rest of the team for a long night ahead.
This place, the Wellington Hotel, it's in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? And it's got a great history. Lots of things have happened here.
It's got a fantastic history, but that doesn't automatically make it haunted, so we must remember that.
Now, what about the woods? Because that's supposed to have a lot of ghosts in
The
there.
woods are supposed to be quite haunted. There's this particular area near the stream which is supposedly haunted by Emma, which is Thomas Hardy's wife. Legend goes that she dropped a goblet into the water there and it got swept away, and she's been looking for it ever since.
So we'll go out there and get lost.
We'll go out there, get lost, and no doubt you'll be worse for wear later on.
Yeah, there's 10 acres apparently.
10 acres, yeah, so, and watch your footing. You don't want to end up in a stream.
The Wellington Hotel was a warm, friendly place that didn't seem frightening at all. As the day came to an end, we prepared ourselves for a long night. Derek Okora, a spiritualist medium, had arrived, and we were keen to find out what he would unearth regarding this quaint old hotel that was supposed to be haunted. We were now ready to begin our hunt for the ghosts of the Wellington Hotel. Derek had been in the building for a short amount of time, and straight away he wanted to go to the upper floor where the bedrooms are located. It wasn't long before he picked up on the spirits of two ladies that liked to walk the corridors and various rooms. The ghost of a maid has been seen regularly and disappearing through door 9. This is where Derek had brought us to.
I feel that this spirit lady doesn't necessarily need the door to be opened. She comes out, she looks along this passageway. She's walked this passageway so often for a long time, and then she looks with a purposeful way as she goes from here through that door.
Is this the young lady?
The young lady.
The old lady?
No, two of them in actual fact, but I feel the... can I use these words? The younger lady walks certain passageways and the older lady walks certain passageways.
Do they know each other? Are they connected?
From different era.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but they know each other as being spirit presence.
Right.
Ooh, this is a horrible room.
And it's freezing, have you noticed?
Freezing
Yes.
cold.
Now this is where she does end up. So I feel that her last thoughts of walking the passageways, she ends up in this room. So anyone that would sleep in this room, or even the other room we've come from, okay, would most definitely be disturbed. Would, in actual fact, the way the energies are, I would say this lady would be seen. There's no two ways about it. She would not only be seen, she'd be heard. Right.
What have you seen?
Okay.
Tell me what you've seen.
The older lady did not lose her life. Thank you, Sam. The way the young lady lost her life. The young lady lost her life. Oh, wow. Like I said to you before, Evie, Phil, there are so many mixed energies that I'm going from the older lady to the younger lady. I'd say the younger lady in view would be more like a maid.
Right.
Mm-hmm. A maid. Mm-hmm. She was in service. And I feel with her... okay, I want to talk about two young ladies, that have got energy in this building here. One, most definitely, would have lost her life, don't know how I can put it, is if strangulation.
Oh.
And another young lady would have lost her life. I feel she would have committed suicide.
Really?
Yes.
That's the maid?
Yes.
Right, okay.
I seem to be falling with this one. As if she threw herself off something. It's like as if she'd made her mind up and off she toppled.
On this building, do you feel?
I feel it's connected to this building, yeah.
With haunted corridors and rooms to investigate, we had all night to see if we would experience any kind of paranormal activity at the Wellington Hotel. The Wellington Hotel had plenty of ghosts.